Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Alright, I'm redoing this video because if you happen to be one of like the 26 people who saw my other video that I posted this morning, I'm sorry because eyeliner was absolutely a crazy mess and the quality was bad. So a lot of my friends on Twitter have helped me figure out like what to do about the settings and try to get this in higher quality. So thumbs up. Hopefully this one is in higher quality. If you're seeing it, it probably is. Fingers crossed. I don't know. But yeah, I had to refilm it because I was very self-conscious about the other video and I hated it. But now I'm even more self-conscious because my hair is a total mess because I was just running errands and going to the gym today, and I just like don't have the energy to take it down and do it before I go shower. So this is what it looks like. I look like a boy maybe. Like I have no hair, but I do. But you know what? I need to let my self insecurities go because it doesn't matter. You guys don't care what my hair looks like, I hope. But I'm just self-conscious because, all right, anyway, I need to move on. Okay, so basically the video was talking about, I wanted to make a story time about the second time that I met Taylor Swift. I'm gonna make this one a little bit more condensed just because I did already go through this already one time. But so I've met Taylor Swift 5 times. I'm so lucky. I know how privileged and lucky and blessed I am that I've been able to meet her once, let alone 5 times. Like that doesn't happen to most people. They've all been before they've all been like from debut to Speak Now era. So I haven't actually met her since Speak Now, since like she got super famous and blew up and like everything like that. I haven't been able to meet her then. But I have gone to hug her, but like that doesn't make any sense. But you know, like when she at the concerts, like when the rap tour and like things like that, she would run through the audience and you could just like give her a hug. So I've done that. Very lucky to do that, but I haven't actually met her since the Speak Now tour. So this video, I'm going to be talking about the second time that I met her, which was in 2007, in August of 2007, which is weird because I met her for the first time in February of 2007. I can't really remember, but you know, like the photos that I have on my camera, the date and time says August 2007, so that's pretty cool that I met her twice in like a few months span. But regardless, this video is about that. All right, let's start. So my friends and I went to the concert. She was opening up for, I think it was Brad. Why do I talk with my hands so much? Okay, I need to stop. So Taylor was opening up for Brad Paisley, and Kelly Pickler was there as well. Me and my friend went. We had tickets. I could be wrong about the Brad Paisley part, but I'm not sure. I don't think I am. But you guys can let me know. So we get to the concert. We're like ready to go inside. We walk in. The door's open. We're walking in, and I hear a voice. I'm like, that is Taylor Swift's voice. And I look to the right and I'll insert a picture of right here of what I saw, but it was Taylor Swift in a white sundress, just standing in a radio booth, talking and signing autographs with fans. And me being my fangirl self, I fell to the floor, fully like in hysterics and sobbing and like freaking the fuck out because like Taylor Swift is right there. Like she's literally right there, you know? And I wasn't expecting that because why would I expect to walk into the stadium or whatever venue it was and see her right there, you know? So I fell to the floor. I'm like trying to get my camera out. I didn't have an iPhone back then because this was 2007. And so I just had like a camera that I was trying to get out, but I couldn't get it in time. And so by the time I got it out, I took like 2 pictures of her. One picture is the one I showed you. The second picture is this one where they're about to take her. She's about to walk out and leave. So I took those 2 pictures, but as I was like running to her and wanting to say hi and stuff like that, but then her team swooped her away and brought her backstage. And I was heartbroken. I was crying because I was like, did I do something wrong? Maybe if I hadn't like been so like theatrical or like dramatic and like gotten so upset and like hysterical about seeing her, maybe they wouldn't have taken her away from like the area. Like maybe it was my fault, or I just felt bad because if I hadn't like had that whole like falling down thing, maybe I could have just walked up to her, you know, and just talked to her. So I feel like I ruined everything. I just felt so like I was so upset with myself, but I also was upset in general because like I walked into I went to the tour. Sorry, I can't talk. I went to the tour to specifically see Taylor Swift. Like I didn't care about anyone else that was performing. So to like walk in and see her and then have her gone in 2 seconds, like that was just heartbreaking for me. So they took her through her team took her back through this side door. So I was like, we need to wait by that side door. We need to sit there and wait. And in my head, I was like, okay, her team took her through that door, so somebody has to come out that door. And I just figured, like, if for those who don't know me, I'm a very shy person in real life. Like, I'm very reserved. Until you get to know me, then I become a little bit more outgoing and talkative. But I've always been shy. Like, even in 2007, I was in high school, so back in high school, like, I couldn't even order a pizza on the phone by myself. I was too afraid to, like, call. I couldn't make my own doctor's appointments. Like, I couldn't do anything. So for me to be like, I'm gonna stand here, and whoever comes out of this door, I'm gonna talk to them and ask, like, talk to them about Taylor Swift, like, that was, like, who am I, okay? When it comes to Taylor Swift, I, like, become an outgoing, like, loud, bubbly person. I can literally do anything at any time. Like, I can talk to any security, any team member, anything like that. Whew. And I have begged my way to meet Taylor Swift twice. This is one of those times. So anyway, we're waiting by the side door. My friend's like, she's a casual fan, so she's not like me. I'm, like, a hysterical fangirl. She's, like, a very casual, like, okay, Taylor Swift fan, whatever. So she's like, we're gonna wait by this door, but I'm like, yeah, we gotta wait here. So we're waiting there. I'm, like, crying. Andrea walks out. Taylor's mom walks out of the door, and she sees me because I'm literally right there. And I was like, Andrea, like, I just saw Taylor, and they took her away. Like, she was gone. I just got here. And she was like, Andrea was like, okay, calm down. Like, don't make a scene. Don't make a big deal right now. And calm down. Like, try to stay calm, she said, but come with me. So I was like, okay. So the next thing I know, Andrea is bringing me and my friend backstage, and I see Taylor in this other room. She's doing a meet and greet, and Andrea was like, just get in line. You'll be the last ones in line, and you're gonna get to meet Taylor Swift. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I had to stay calm because she asked me to stay calm, right? Imagine trying to stay calm in that scenario where, like, you can see Taylor, you know you're about to meet her, but you have to stay calm because obviously Taylor's mom asked you to and you want to be respectful. So I'm trying to be calm, but on the inside I'm, like, freaking out. So we get in line, and I'm, like, thanking Andrea so much. I'm like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love you. Thank you so much. And she was so sweet and so nice. And the rest of, like, Taylor's team was there, and they were, like, smiling and laughing at us at me specifically, but. So my friend, I'm like, you have to go first. Like, I want to be the last person Taylor Swift meets. I want, like, the most time with her, so you have to go first. So it's the craziest experience waiting in a line to meet Taylor Swift because you can see everyone before you go, and, like, you can watch them with her and hear them and hear her talking to them. And, like, each second passes is closer to your turn. It's just, like, the craziest mind-blowing experience. Like, you're just so nervous but so excited. So I get up to see Taylor, and so for those who don't know, Taylor was really popular on MySpace, like, back in the day. I'm so old. And there was this girl, Leanne, who was, like, the first Taylor Swift fan site that ever existed. She had it on MySpace, and a few of us fans, like, the OG fans from back then, got together, and, like, I can't remember exactly what we did, but we paid money to do this sort of, like, magazine thing where Taylor was, like, featured somewhere, and so all of our names, all of the fans' names that did it got printed in this, like, magazine. So I had brought a picture of the magazine paper with me that had my name on it because in case I got to see Taylor, I wanted to show it to her. So I had that with me. I was wearing my debut Fearless, or no, oh my God, what am I saying? I was wearing my debut shirt, the blue one, and I had a poster with me from a Tim McGraw poster. And so I got up to meet Taylor. I can't really remember anything we talked about other than she was wearing the Tim and Faith bracelet, which I really wanted to see because she had just posted, like, a little while before that they gave it to her. So it was fun to see her wearing it. And then I told her about the magazine thing, and I showed her the picture, and she was like, oh, thank you so much for doing that. That's so nice of you. I saw that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, so sweet. And then she signed my poster, which I'll insert a picture here to show you. It says, Bryn, Taylor hearts you, which, like, oh my God, I was, like, literally crying when I read that because that's just so sweet, and it meant so much to me that she wrote my name because I have a hard name to spell and pronounce. So a lot of people my entire life have gotten my name wrong. It's Bryn, Brynne, but most people say Byrne or Bryony or Brianne. And back in 2007, like, the name Bryn was never popular, but now in 2023 it's a little bit more popular. But back in 2007, nobody had my name and nobody spelled it the way I spelled it. So everyone like no one knew how to do it my name. So the fact that Taylor Swift, without asking me how to spell my name, she just wrote it right. She wrote it correctly. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. So either she looked at the paper that I brought with my name on it and just like instantly remembered it, or I don't know what, but she wrote it down perfectly and she didn't even ask me how to spell it. So I was just like absolutely floored and amazed by that. I gotta calm down, guys. This is too exciting for me. I'm getting all worked up. It just like was such a fun memory. And I'm so thankful for these experiences because Taylor Swift has been the one thing, the one constant in my life since I was 16 years old. The one constant. Everything else in my life has changed, for better, for mostly for worse. She's the one thing that's remained constant. And that just is so, it just means so much to me. So, all right, so then the meet and greet is over and I'm like, oh my God, now we have to go to the concert, you know? So it's just like, it was just such a fun experience. And of course I thanked Andrea again, hugged her and everything, but it was just such an amazing experience. And I want to show you guys the picture of us, so I'll put that right here. I know I look crazy and I don't look happy to be there, but in all the 5 times I've met Taylor Swift, I have one good picture of us. And that one picture is good because I'm covering my face, so I look excited, but like in all my pictures with Taylor Swift, I look bad and like miserable to be there. I don't know why that is. I think it's probably because I get so nervous, and when I get nervous, I shut down and I get like kind of like a bitch face. But it's not, it doesn't represent how I felt on the inside. I was so happy. I was so ecstatic. It was the best day of my life at that point. Like I was so happy, but for some reason in my picture, I just look like this. Like you'll see. But trust me, it's not how I felt at all. Like I was so happy and ecstatic. I just was like so nervous and I couldn't believe that something I had manifested to happen actually came true and I was meeting her. So it was just like the craziest experience ever. And yeah, that's really it. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know down below. Also let me know if you want to hear about the 4 other times I've met Taylor, because I would love to talk about those as well. And I'll catch you guys next time. Love ya.